Hey, working with Ann. Hey, Tata. Is that Leah? Hey, y'all come on in, and we'll get started shortly. Just waiting for the live to pick up and get out in the algorithm. Hey, Tommy. Hey, beautiful to love. Hey, Kay. Hey, y'all come on in, and we're going to be talking about selling on Amazon, getting started selling on Amazon. So y'all come on in. He said, hola, hola, hola. If that's something you want to learn, you're definitely in the right place at the right time. So y'all come on in. Just waiting for the live to pick up and get out in the algorithm, and I'll get started shortly. I'm not going to be up here too long today. So y'all come on in. Hey, Salty. Hey, y'all come on in. We'll get started shortly. As y'all are coming in, y'all go ahead and tap. And again, we'll get started talking about selling on Amazon. Hi, I am successful selling on Amazon as a third-party seller, y'all. That is what I do, and that is what I teach my students. So that's something you want to learn. As I always say, you're definitely in the right place at the right time if I came across your FYP. So y'all come on in. Y'all bear with me. I'm going to be on two different devices, but I'm going to make sure both devices see everything that's going on. So y'all come on in. And again, we're going to talk about the Amazon arbitrage business model, which is the way I sell on Amazon, the easiest way and the least expensive way to get started. So I'm going to just wait for a few more people to come on. As y'all are coming in, y'all go ahead and tap, and also share the live out. So y'all come on in. I just came on not too long ago, so y'all haven't missed anything. Hey, Maria, we're going to be going over a free training, teaching you step by step how you can learn, how you can get in position to start selling on Amazon. Again, that is what I do. That is what I teach my students. This is not Amazon affiliate or Amazon influencer, like I tell y'all all the time. So you do not have to grow a following. You do not have to be an influencer or anything like that. I'm teaching you how to sell directly on Amazon. Will you answer the questions? What questions do you have, Salty? Go ahead and drop your questions. Now, depending upon what question y'all are putting in, TikTok could be filtering it. It just depends on what you're saying. Also, let me give the disclaimer, y'all, right here on the income disclaimer. During this live broadcast, I talk about income that I make, have made, income that my students make, income that my students have made. However, y'all, I do not guarantee anybody's income, okay? Because it's all dependent upon your effort, what you do, okay? So I cannot make any income claims or income guarantees. I want to give that disclaimer, okay? What I will be teaching y'all is how I got started selling on Amazon and how I teach my students how to get started selling on Amazon. Also, to let y'all know, I am not a financial advisor, okay? I'm just simply educating y'all on how I make money and what works for me. Yay, okay, so what stores supply invoices? You will want to find wholesalers. You can research different wholesalers. That's not hard to find. Research different wholesalers if you're trying to get ungated. But the way I teach my students is don't come on trying to get ungated, because that's a process in itself. And even if you have everything, Amazon may not automatically approve you. That's why I teach my students how to sell items that they can go ahead and start selling, that they're called auto approve. If y'all seen me before, I talk about auto approve items all the time, because there is millions of items that you can sell on Amazon. Okay, you just got to know what they are. You got to know how to find them that you're automatically approved to sell. But y'all come on in. We're going to talk about it. Y'all go ahead and tap. And we're going to start talking about selling on Amazon, okay? We're going to talk about selling on Amazon. Yeah, Salty, if you don't know what to do, that's why you got to learn. Do you have a training, Salty? It sounds like you're kind of doing it on your own, and that's something that you don't want to do. That's something you don't want to do. When I got started selling on Amazon, I invested into a training. I invested into coaches and mentors because I didn't have time to waste trying to figure stuff out. Otherwise, it is going to be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. But y'all come on in. Tap. Yeah, you don't want to do it on your own. That's no fun. You want to have that coaching. You want to have that accountability, and you want to have the blueprint. That's why I come live, y'all, to educate y'all, okay? What I'm going to do is go over a free training. If you're ready for the free training, say me. If you're ready for the free training, say me, and we're going to get started. Again, y'all that are coming in, I'm on two different devices, okay? So you're going to be seeing me doing my phones like this. So y'all don't get dizzy. Just stay with me. I'm going to make sure both pages see it. Y'all come on in, tap, and also share the live out. So we're going to be talking about selling on Amazon. Okay, so first thing first, y'all, I do want to say you do not need an LLC. You do not need a tax ID number. You do not need an EIN number, okay? You do not need a business license. Let me say that again. You do not need a business license to get started selling on Amazon. If you have one, great, but that's not needed, okay? Amazon allows you to start selling on their on their platform as a sole proprietor, and that's with your personal information, okay? You know what your personal information is, all right? If you got that, say got it. And I always want to make sure that's clear, because a lot of times people don't take action and they don't get started because you may be thinking you have to have a business license or a tax ID number, and that's not the case. If you got it, say got it. That's first things first. Everybody got it? And again, I'm going to be on 2 different pages. Y'all continue to tap, tap, tap. Okay, again, I'm going to go over a free training. We'll do a Q&A answering any questions you have. Number 2, what I want y'all to understand. So number 1, you do not need a license, okay? A business license. You can start with your personal information. That is a individual seller. Okay, you're setting up as an individual seller. All right. Number 2, you do not need to be an influencer. Okay, you do not need to have a following. You don't have to be on social media. Okay, you don't have to create content. You don't have to go live. You don't have to figure out what to post. What I teach you how to do is sell directly on Amazon, where customers are already shopping, items are already selling, as a third-party seller. What is a third-party seller? A third-party seller is a regular person like me, like my students, like you, who may want to learn how to sell on Amazon and start making money. You can sell directly on Amazon where customers are already shopping. I tell y'all all the time, if y'all have spent money on Amazon, you probably bought items from me and my students, okay? Because you're selling directly on Amazon. This is not social media. If y'all understand that, say got it, or say yes, because I want to make sure you understand. If you understand that, say yes, say got it, because I want to make sure you understand. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Y'all got it? Okay, I see. Yes, yes, yes. All right. We're going to go ahead and get started. Now, how do I sell on Amazon, y'all? Now, there's many ways that you can sell on Amazon, okay? You could do like private label. You could do wholesale. Doing private label, doing wholesale is more complex, more time, and going to take more money. When I say I teach you how to sell on Amazon the easy way, what do I mean by that? That is the arbitrage business model, and that is selling major brands that are already selling. If y'all are familiar with some of these brands, say yes. Can y'all see this? I'm making sure both devices see it. If y'all are familiar with some of these brands, say yes, okay? Because I'm going to walk you through exactly what I do and how you get started. Do you got to learn? Yes, you got to learn, but it's definitely a skill that you can learn. If y'all are familiar with any of these brands, say yes. Somebody, anybody, are y'all familiar with any of these brands? If you are, say yes. If you are, say yes. Y'all see this? Okay. This is what I do, okay? This is what we're talking about. I sell on Amazon with the arbitrage business model. What is the arbitrage business model? It is a skill of getting items for lower, okay? Y'all see this? For lower, either in the retail store or online. And we sell these items for higher on Amazon to make a profit, okay? That is how I make money. If you understand that, say got it. If you understand that, say got it. If you understand that, say got it, because I want to make sure y'all understand. This is what I do, and this is how I make money selling on Amazon. Y'all got it? Okay, cool. All right, we're going to get into it because I really want to break it down for you. Now, where do you get your items from? Okay. Now, let me say this. You do not need an LLC. Like I said, tax ID number, EIN number. You also do not need a reseller's permit. Okay. That's something you would need if you were trying to buy items from a wholesaler who has to approve you to do business with them. When you're doing the arbitrage business model, y'all, you can get items from any store, whether it's physically in the store or online. And we're going to talk about it. Can y'all see these stores? If y'all are familiar with these stores or shop at any of these stores, say yes. Because this is what we do, okay? Anybody can go into a store, right, physically, like Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Y'all following me? Pay attention, because the more you learn and understand, you're able to implement and earn, okay? Because if you don't learn anything, if you don't understand, that's why I asked a lot, do you understand? Y'all, I'm going to coach and mentor. Do you understand, okay? Because if you don't understand, you're not going to make any money. Because obviously, if you don't do anything, you're not going to make any money, okay? That's why I gave that income disclaimer, all right? But you get your items from like Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, okay? Either physically in the store or online, okay? Either or. It's up to you. It's your business, okay? With the arbitrage business model, one way you could do it is retail arbitrage, okay? And that is going into retail stores, buying discounted items, selling it for higher on Amazon, collecting a profit, okay? That is how I make money, okay? Now, another way you could do it, if you don't want to go into the store, you could do what is called online arbitrage. You can strictly do this online, okay? Like going online to Walmart from your laptop, computer, while you're at work, while you're on vacation, because you could do this online. So you're going to online stores, you're buying discounted items, you're selling it for higher on Amazon, making a profit, okay? If you understand the concept of retail arbitrage and online arbitrage, say I got it. Say I got it, because I'm slow walking this. We know where we can get the items from: Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Best Buy, TJ Maxx, Ross. All these stores y'all shop in anyway, right? So you can do it physically in the store, right? Or you can do it online. You buy it for lower and you sell it for higher on Amazon, where customers are already shopping. All right, y'all got that? Now, as a brand new seller, y'all, these are the categories that you want to stay in. And y'all continue to tap. Y'all gonna do something with these taps. I like to see the hearts, because again, I'm giving you free information, breaking it down step by step. I tell y'all all the time, I have people come on my live and say the information that you gave in your free training, I'm giving you a free training. I paid for trainings and I didn't get what you told me, okay? Or ebooks, all right? So y'all, you definitely want to listen up, okay? Especially if this is your first time here. As a brand new seller, y'all, these are the categories that you want to stay in. And all I ask y'all to do is just continue to tap. That's all. It's free. Continue to tap. I like to see the hearts. It lets me see that you appreciate me, okay? All right, as a brand new seller, you want to stay in these categories. That is going to be your pet supplies, your office supplies, your sporting goods, your lawn and garden, your tools and equipment, your home and kitchen, and books. And again, if you're just coming in, y'all are going to see I repeat myself a lot, because y'all know how TikTok algorithm move, okay? You may have heard it 2 minutes ago, but somebody just came on. I'm on 2 different devices. That's why I'm doing like this, y'all. I didn't want to decide whether to go live on one page or the other page, so I have 2 different devices, okay? But these are the categories that you want to stay in. And let me educate you and break this down. Why do you want to stay in these categories as a brand new seller, y'all? When a lot of people come on Amazon, like somebody was just in the comments, and no shade, I do this because a lot of times y'all are trying to do things on your own and you're doing it the wrong way, or really don't know what you're doing, and then you're getting frustrated, and then you're not making any money because you're trying to do it on your own. You haven't invested, you don't have a training, you don't have a coaching. Do y'all understand? So I said that to say, as a brand new seller, listen to what I say. These are the categories that you want to stay in, because these categories will have a lot of items for you to sell as a brand new seller, versus you trying to automatically come in and sell Nike and Adidas and Neutrogena. Now you're getting frustrated because you're restricted, or y'all know it's gated. If this is making sense, say yes. Because I tell y'all all the time, there are millions of brands on Amazon that you can sell that are called auto approved. You just got to learn, right? You got to get the strategy and the blueprint and know how to find these items and how to sell these items. And the reason why I tell you to stay in these categories right here as a brand new seller, because they're going to have a lot of items for you to sell versus groceries or toys or electronics. Because what you're going to do, this is the strategic way you sell on Amazon, and this is how I teach my students, right? This is why it's good for you to learn, okay, how to do it, all right, to get the bag. As you start to sell these items that you can sell, so we don't focus on what we can't sell, because I see the ungating and all of that, y'all. We don't focus on that. Focus on what you can sell. Focus on what you can sell, because as you start to sell those items, you're getting your account seasoned, okay? Your account is selling. You're selling these items. Amazon will start to automatically, thank you so much for the gifts, Lynn. Amazon will automatically start to unlock you in multiple brands and multiple categories, okay? This is why I can sell pretty much anything on Amazon, and a lot of my students can sell pretty much anything coming in doing that. I know items that you can go ahead and start selling, okay? You stay in these categories because they'll have more items, and then Amazon will start to automatically unlock you, and you don't have to worry about spending money, getting invoices, waiting for Amazon's approval to get ungated. If this is making sense to somebody, say got it. It is a way that you do it, y'all. You just got to know how to do it. And if you don't learn how to do it, you're not going to know how to do it. Okay, y'all got this? And I keep telling y'all, don't let people trick y'all out y'all spot saying I tried to sell on Amazon, I couldn't find nothing to sell. These are the same people who had no coaching, no training, no blueprint, no strategy. They were just out there freestyling. I wouldn't do that. Any business that you go out there and try to open on your own and you have no clue what you're doing, 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to fail. Am I right, y'all? Yes or no? If you try to start a business, trying to freestyle it, piece information together, you don't know what you're doing, you're probably not going to make any money or little to no money. Are y'all following me? I am just educating y'all. Okay? Do it the right way. That is how you get to the bag, all right? All right, so we're going to keep going. Now, I see some of y'all questions. Y'all give me a minute. I'm almost done. I'm going through the presentation, okay? Now, you can list your items on Amazon the easy way, and this is with what is called an ASIN. It is an ASIN number, and y'all screenshot this, and especially if this is your first time here. It is an ASIN number. Let me stop right here and educate you. What is an ASIN number? It is a number of an item that's already selling on Amazon, okay? A number of an item that's already selling on Amazon, okay? So what does that mean? You don't have to worry about barcodes, so I can send. Okay, I got you. You don't have to worry about barcodes, UPC codes. I get that all the time on my live, y'all. That's something that you do not even have to worry about. We are not, this is not private label. Let me break it down, y'all. Some of y'all are familiar with private label. That's like getting items from Alibaba, AliExpress. They're unbranded, they're generic, they're not, let me say that again, NOT, they're not already selling on Amazon. You got to create a brand, bring it on Amazon, get Amazon's approval, get barcodes. You got to create a brand. You got to purchase advertising. Y'all know it as PPC marketing. We don't do all of that. Again, private label, too much time, too much work, too much money. We are selling major brands that are already selling. We are selling major brands that are already selling. I don't have to create marketing for this. This brand is already doing the marketing. This brand is already selling on Amazon. All I do is get the item for low and resell it for higher on Amazon to make a profit. And I use the ASIN number, the ASIN number. If you understand the concept so far, say yes. And I'm going to show you how to find the ASIN number. If you understand the concept of we sell major brands that are already selling. Major brands that you can get from like Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, okay? You can do retail arbitrage or online arbitrage. Y'all got that? Okay, I love it. I'm going to show you how to get the ASIN. Again, this is the number that is already selling on Amazon. And how do you get it? Thank you so much. Is that whiny? How do you get it? It is going to be on Amazon where you go to purchase items, okay? I got to be careful with my wording up here. Now, if I told you right now, go buy something, or you wanted to go buy something on Amazon, do you know where to go? Yes or no? Because this is where you find the ASIN, and I want y'all to follow me. If I told you now to go get something off of Amazon, do you know where to go? Yes or no? Yes or no? Y'all know because y'all spending money on Amazon. Y'all don't know. Brittany, you know. Brittany, you don't spend money on Amazon. You're going to Amazon, right? I got to be careful with the wording, y'all, okay, to be safe with TikTok community guidelines. All right, this is how you find the ASIN, and I'm going to show y'all something else. Y'all give me one moment. So here, okay, for those who don't know, here, where you go to spend money. Again, I'm teaching you how to get in position to learn. You got to learn how to make money that is selling on Amazon as a third-party seller. You're going to hit Control F. When you hit Control F, now again, we're here. Y'all follow me. Both devices have seen it. Now, what did I say? Any item that is already selling on Amazon has an ASIN number. You see, I put in Control F. That means find. And y'all see ASIN? And once you hit enter down, here it is right here. If you see this, say yes. If you see this, say yes. Now, here it is right here. If you see this, say yes. If you see this, say yes. Say yes. It is always at the bottom at the product detail, product information. And let me make sure this page still can hear me. If y'all can hear me, also say yes, because I had a call and sometimes it'll kick my sound out. Is that Ty? I can't see yes. I have a backup page, y'all. I see somebody saying about a new page. I have a backup page. However, there are multiple fake pages of me. Y'all listen up. I would never message you first. It's probably over 100 fake pages of me, okay? I would never message you first. But obviously, y'all, these two pages that y'all are on, this is obviously my real page. Y'all see me on live. I'm on two different pages, two different devices. But y'all don't get confused because there's multiple fake pages and I would never message you first. A lot of these fake pages, they'll try to message you first. Do we got that? If y'all got it, say got it, because I don't want y'all to get got. And see, I try not to read the comments, y'all, till I get done, because then I'll get sidetracked. Then I'll start talking. Now I got to figure out where I'm at in the training. But do y'all got it? There's multiple fake pages. I would never message you first, okay? Obviously, these two pages stay connected to the pages you're on. Obviously, they're my real page. I'm on, both pages on two devices live. So y'all know it's me. This is not a fake person. All right, that's that. All right, so do you understand how to find the ASIN number? Let's get back to the training. Let's focus, okay? Do you understand how to find the ASIN number? Again, the ASIN number, because I literally just showed y'all how to find it. It is a number of an item already selling on Amazon. If y'all got that, say got it. Is that Control Find, right? on Amazon where you spend money, okay? Where you spend money. Any item that's already selling on Amazon. For example, if this was up there and you was trying to find the ASIN for this, you're going to type in Oreo, obviously, on Amazon where you go to spend money. It's going to pull up this item. You're going to hit Control F and it's going to take you down and you'll find the ASIN. Once you have the ASIN number, that is the number you plug in Amazon Seller Central. This is where you list your items, okay, to start making money, okay? That's where you sell as a third-party seller. Listing your items in Amazon Seller Central is how your items get on Amazon, where customers are already shopping. Once you put in that ASIN, it's going to pull up the picture, title, description, everything of the item, because remember, the item is already selling on Amazon. All you got to do is put in how much you want to sell your item for and how many you have of the item. If y'all understand that, say yes or say got it. I want to make sure you understand. Why? Because when you understand, I keep telling y'all, the light bulb goes off and you'll be like, I got this. You'll feel confident. Then you want to take action, right? You'll get started, and that is how you make money. Because I'm clear, you can't make no money, obviously, if you don't do anything. Y'all got it? Do you got it? And we're going to keep moving forward. All right, let me show y'all this. So 3 things that you want to look for. 3, okay? Now, this is just 3, okay? There are some more, but we're going to talk about the main 3. 3 things that you want to look for in a good selling item. Because you're probably like, Aprell, okay, you're talking about all of this. Well, how would I know, what is a good selling item? What is the criteria, okay? I'm going to tell you. 3 main things you want to look for is the item has under 100,000 BSR. Under 100,000 BSR. The lower that number is, the better. We're on number 1 right now. What is BSR? That stands for bestseller ranking. And that just pretty much shows you how well that item is selling in that particular category, okay? A BSR under 100,000. The lower, the better. Like if it's 50,000, if it's 20,000, yes, 100,000. If it's 50, okay, number one bestseller, that shows you how well the item is selling on Amazon. Number 2, y'all, and we're almost done. Number 2, you want to make sure the item has 30 or more sales per month, okay? 30 or more sales per month. The more the item has sold, the better, obviously. If it's sold 100 times, if it's sold 1,000 times, if it's sold 10,000 times, that's telling you this item is really selling. That is number 2. Number 3, you want to make sure Amazon is not, okay, can y'all see this? You want to make sure Amazon is not dominating the buy box. You want to make sure Amazon is not dominating the buy box. What does that mean? That means Amazon is constantly selling on the item. So now you're competing with Amazon and you don't want to do that. And you don't have to do that because there are millions of items that you could sell on Amazon where Amazon is not even on the item or currently on the item, okay? And I'm going to show you how to put 2 and 2 together, okay? I'm going to show you how to put 2 and 2 together. Now, 2 apps that I want you to get. 2 apps that I want you to get is the Amazon Seller app, the Amazon Seller app, and Seller Amp. The Amazon Seller app and Seller Amp. Making sure both pages see it. Again, if y'all are coming in, I'm on 2 different devices. Seller Amp is going to be your best friend. That is going to help you confirm how many times has the item sold per month. What is the best seller ranking? Is Amazon on the buy box? If you got that so far, say got it. If you got that so far, got it. And I'm going to show you how to read Seller Amp and how you can confirm and see that it's something you can understand. If you got it, say got it. And I'm just waiting for it to pull up, y'all. This is Seller Amp right here, waiting for it to pull up. As it's coming up, y'all continue to tap. Again, if you're new here, welcome. We're talking about selling on Amazon, okay? How I sell on Amazon as a third-party seller. Now, this is Seller Amp. Now, y'all tell me. Y'all look at my cursor, okay? I'm going to make sure both pages see it. What is the bestseller ranking right here, where my cursor is? What is the bestseller ranking? You see where the arrow is pointing? What is the bestseller ranking? And again, y'all bear with me because I'm on 2 different pages. I'm making sure both pages see it. What is the bestseller ranking? Can y'all see that? Let me make sure this page got it because I see y'all over here. What is the bestseller ranking? Y'all remember bestseller ranking? It stands for, it's BSR. It stands for bestseller ranking, showing you how well the item is selling in that category. Can this page over here see it? What is the bestseller ranking, y'all? Because this page got it. What is the bestseller ranking? Exactly. Now I see it over here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead to this page over here. How many sales? What's the estimated sales per month? Can y'all see this right here? What is the estimated sales per month? What is the estimated sales per month? Can y'all see that? Okay, I see y'all coming. I see you. Is that Chris? All right, one more. I'm going to do one more, y'all, because I know it's kind of hard because I'm on two different pages. Y'all give me one more. Is Amazon currently on the buy box? Is Amazon currently on the buy box? Is Amazon currently on the buy box? This page is good with it. Let me make sure this page see it, y'all. And y'all bear with me. I love y'all for sticking in there. Is Amazon currently on the buy box? Exactly. Amazon is not on the buy box. So based off of the information I just showed you, really four characteristics, right? There was three characteristics of a good selling item, and you being able to confirm that information in Seller Amp. Do you feel like this is something that you can do? Dee says she didn't see it. It's right here, y'all. I'm going to make sure both pages see it. Y'all see right here? It's saying, does Amazon share the buy box? And it's saying not seen in 6 months. Does Amazon share the buy box? Not seen in 6 months. So that means Amazon is not currently on the buy box. And what did I say? You want to make sure Amazon is not dominating the buy box. This item right here, Amazon is not on the buy box, and they haven't been seen on the buy box in 6 months. So again, let me make sure, because again, I want to make sure y'all understand, because no excuse not to be able to get started because you didn't learn for you to be able to make money. Do y'all understand, and do you feel like this is something you could do? Yes or no? Because ultimately what we do is we get items for lower, either in a retail store or online. We sell it for higher on Amazon to make a profit. Again, you can get it from Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, okay? I told you categories that you could stay in as a brand new seller. I told you some characteristics of a good selling item and how you can confirm that information. So do you feel like this is something you could do? If you do, say got it. Right? Because I want to make sure you understand. Because if you understand, then my job is done, okay? Because there's too many people out here not making the money they want to make, not living the life they want to live, not having their bank account look the way they want it to look, okay? Because they don't know, right? The more you learn, the more you're able to earn. The more you learn, the more you're able to earn. All right, we're going to keep moving forward, y'all. Now we're going to talk about the different ways. And I promise, I see, is that Edania? Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. I see y'all. I'm going to get to y'all questions, okay? There are 3 different ways to get the items to the customer. 3 different ways to get the items to the customer. Thank you, Mo, for the gifts, because now that we know how to start listing the items, now it's time to start getting the sales, and getting to the bag, getting to the money, right? So 3 different ways to get the items to the customer, okay? And we're going to go over all 3 ways, and then we're almost done, okay? Yes, I do. Is that Wes? Yes, I do. Way number 1 is going to be fulfilled by merchant. Fulfilled by merchant. That is FBM, okay? What is FBM? That means you are shipping the item out yourself. You're going to ship it out via UPS, FedEx, the post office, however you want to ship it out, okay? It's your business. Same way you ship packages to your family and friends now, same way some of y'all about to ship packages to your family and friends for the holidays, you would be doing that in your business. That is way number 1. Now, y'all stay with me because I have some more ways, okay? Because some people probably like, look, girl, you were sounding good, but I don't want to ship no packages out. No excuse, because there's other ways you can do this. Way number 2 is utilizing Amazon FBA. And I see y'all questions. Again, I'm not ignoring y'all. Y'all just let me finish the presentation, and then we're going to go ahead and get started, do the Q&A. Way number 2 is fulfilled by Amazon. That is you sending your items into Amazon's warehouse. Y'all see this? And each and every time you make a sale, the Amazon is going to ship the item to the customer, okay? So let's walk through this so you can really understand. No excuse of not starting the business if you don't want to ship your packages out, because you can send your items into the Amazon's warehouse beforehand. Customer orders the item. Let's go right here. Send the inventory into Amazon. Amazon is going to store your items. Let's stop right there. What does that mean? Amazon is going to store your items. So for those who feel like I got an apartment, I got a townhouse, or I got a house and I don't want the stuff at my house, I don't have a garage, you don't have to have any items at your house, y'all. You can send it into Amazon and they will store the items for you. Customer orders the item. Amazon is going to ship it to the customer each and every time you make a sale. Now, some of y'all are visual learners, so let's just look at it visually, okay? Say you're sending all these 3 items in, okay? You're going to send these in to Amazon beforehand. You see I got 3 items? All right, now your items are at the Amazon's warehouse. When the customer is ordering your items, Customer is going to ship it out each and every time you make a sale. While you sleep, while you at work, while you on vacation. I tell y'all all the time, there's been plenty of times where I make money on vacation while I was asleep because my items are at Amazon's warehouse and they're shipping the items out to the customer. If this makes sense so far, say yes. I'm at work, but I'm listening. I know that's right. I used to be at work on People Lives, y'all. Now I'm blessed where I don't have to work, y'all. And I'm trying to get y'all to learn and understand so you can get in position. You got to learn first, right? You got to take action, step out on faith, and get started. Y'all got that? Okay. Now I got one better for you. If y'all like that, some people just love that. Now, way number 3 is really going to blow your mind. Way number 3 is utilizing an Amazon Prep Center. Let me scroll down. And this is totally hands off. Hold on, y'all. This is totally hands off. Can y'all see this? When you utilize an Amazon Prep Center, you're going to use online arbitrage, okay? I recommend just using online arbitrage. Once you use online arbitrage, you're going to put in the Prep Center's address. Let me say that again. You're going to put in the Prep Center's address because you're not touching the items at all. It's hands off, okay? Once the Prep Center has your items, okay, they will package, prep, and label your items. They will package, prep, and label your items. You see this? So it's going to go from the supplier, like if it's Walmart, Target, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Macy's, whoever you're using, y'all. Order it from the supplier. The supplier is going to send it to the Prep Center. The Prep Center will package, prep, and label your items. And then they will send it to Amazon. You don't even have to send it to Amazon. Let's see how this looks. So this eliminates this excuse right here. Can y'all see this? You don't have to send your items in. Remember what I said at first? Now Amazon is storing your items. The Prep Center sent it. Customer orders your item. And Amazon is shipping it out to the customer each and every time you make a sale. If you got it, say got it. If you got it, say got it. Is it a better method to use? Honestly, it does not matter. It all depends on your time. If you want, not saying you per se, because I don't take no excuses, y'all. So if somebody wants to use the excuse of I don't have time to start this business, yes, you do, because you can utilize an Amazon Prep Center, send your items there, just order it, send them there. They package, prep, and label it, and then they send it in to Amazon, and now Amazon is doing the work for you. So which one is better, honestly, it doesn't matter. It comes down to your time. If you feel like you're not going to have a lot of time, utilize an Amazon Prep Center, and that eliminates that excuse. Y'all understand that? Now, based on what I've said, and if you want to see some of my students' testimonies who got started, say yes. Based on what I said, do you feel like this is something you could do? And if you want to see some of my students' testimonies who got started, say yes. Is there a minimum amount you have to send? No, it's not. Not with the arbitrage business model. With the arbitrage business model, you're able to start comfortably within your budget. Let me say that again. You're able to start comfortably within your budget. You do not need a big budget. Let me show y'all this right here. Then I'm going to show y'all some of my students' results. So not only do I have a training where I show you how to find items, how to price your items, how to get the buy box, items you need to stay away from, brands I know you're automatically approved to sell, how to drop ship the approved way, how to get ungated. There's wholesalers in there, how to get your resellers permit, how to set up your business. All of that is in the training. But as a bonus, I give my students daily items list. Y'all say bonus because I'm going to show y'all something. Because somebody asked how much do you need to get started. Y'all say bonus. I'm going to show you something. Because as a bonus, I give my students daily items list. What does that mean? Every day, Monday through Friday, I'm giving them items. Hey, you can sell this item. This is the profit. This is where you get it from. This is the item selling on Amazon. Every day, Monday through Friday, like clockwork. So somebody asked how much did it cost? You can start with a small budget. Let me show you this right here. Let me find some inexpensive items. And I'm going to make sure both pages see it. So y'all stay with me. This page over here, you see this item? Watch my cursor. This is $7.97. This is $12.99. This is $10.49. This is $14.99. Let me show this page. This is $7.97. This is $12.59. I think I said $12.99. $12.59, $10.49, $14.99. So both pages saw it. So do you see how you can start with a small budget? You can start with a budget between $100 to $300, okay? And when I give my students daily items, all of the items on that list are very inexpensive. Like there's no $200 items up there, $300 items up there. I don't even think there's any like $100 items. Why? Because I know a lot of people are starting with a small budget. I show you how to start small, right, with a small budget comfortably. Because I want you to be comfortable. I know you want to start the business. Money is tight, y'all. Everything is going on with the government and the economy. However, you still know you need a plan in place because there's too much craziness going on. So I put it so you can start with a small budget. You can start comfortably within your budget between $100 to $300. If y'all understand that, say yes. If y'all understand that, say yes. And I'm going to show y'all some of my students' results. Some of my students' results. Somebody says, what is the success rates? Who is that? Rhonda, send me a message, hon. I'm going to show y'all some of my students' results. Now, again, let me give the income disclaimer one more time to be safe with TikTok community guidelines. During this live broadcast, I'll talk about income that I've made, income that my students have made, their results. However, y'all, I do not guarantee anybody's income. You know why? Because I cannot guarantee what you would do. I don't know if you'll get started. I don't know if you'll do the work, okay? I don't know if you'll put forth any effort. I'm just showing you what I've been able to do. I've made over $1 million and I consistently make 5 figures per month selling on Amazon. And I have students that are doing the same. So I'm going to show you some of their results, okay? Because somebody will be like, guarantee my income, and they don't do anything. Do y'all feel me? If y'all understand, say yes. I don't play with it. I don't play with it. If you're serious about changing your financial situation, that is something you can do, but you got to take action and you got to do the work. Because obviously, you know, if you don't do anything, you're not going to make any money, y'all. So I'm looking for serious people who are ready to change their financial situation. If y'all understand that, say yes. All right, here are some of my students' results, okay? Here is one student who got started, and y'all let me know. I'm going to make sure both pages can see it. Let me make this a little bigger. Here's a student right here. She had a almost $700 day. Can y'all see that? Almost $700 day, and she made over $6,000 her first 30 days. Over $6,000. Did both pages see that? Almost a $700 day, and she made over $6,000 her first 30 days. Brand new, no knowledge of selling on Amazon. Here is another student, y'all, and I always like to point out she was under the weather. Look, she was under the weather, and she made over $9,000. Over $9,000 her first 30 days. Y'all got that? Over $9,000 her first 30 days. Brand new, no knowledge of selling on Amazon. Here is another student, y'all. She got started. Actually, she did this in less than 30 days. Less than 30 days, she made over $11,000. If y'all can see this right here, she says, since starting your course less than a month ago, since starting your course less than a month ago, she made over $11,000. Here is another student, y'all. She got started. She did this less than 30 days. She made over $11,300. Over $11,300, less than 30 days. And here she is with some of her packages. Here she is with some of her packages. All right, I'm going to do 2 more, y'all. Here's a student right here. She made over $90,000, and she did this in a 10-month period. Over $90,000 in a 10-month period. And here's one student right here. She had a $4,000 day. If y'all can see that down here. A $4,000 day. If y'all are interested in the training, save me. Save me, and I'm going to show you how to get it. And we're going to do a Q&A. We're going to do a Q&A if you're interested in the training. Okay, me. All right, and we're going to do a Q&A, y'all. I'm going to scroll through, and y'all can drop your questions as well. If you're interested in the training, y'all, the regular price, I had to get on the black background to see y'all comments, okay? The regular price of the training is $997. Right now, it's currently half off for $500, and I do offer multiple payment options like Afterpay and Klarna, okay? Regular price, $997. Right now, currently half off for $500. And I do offer multiple payment options like Afterpay and Klarna. If you are still interested in the training, comment me and I'm going to walk you through how to get it. Comment me and I'm going to walk you through how to get it. Comment me and I'm going to walk you through how to get it. All right, I see y'all. Okay. How much is the course again? The regular price is $997. Right now, it's currently half off for $500. And again, I do offer multiple payment options like Klarna and Afterpay, okay? Is it like mentorship or just training? It is mentorship. Let me say this, and I didn't show y'all this. I'm glad you asked. So this is the training right here. Let me say this, y'all. It is on my Teachable platform. You get immediate access, and it is pre-recorded. You get immediate access, and it's pre-recorded. Again, I'm showing you everything. But just because it's on a training platform, you still have access to me as your coach and mentor. Meaning you can message me, you can email me whenever you have any questions. You can message me, you can email me whenever you have any questions. And you're also going to get access to this daily items list. This is the daily items list right here. And again, this updates every day, Monday through Friday, where I'm giving my students items of this is where you can get the item from. This is the profit you would make. This is the return on investment. All right, so if y'all are, so I saw some of these, if y'all are still interested in the training, put me and I'll show you how to get it. Put me and I'll show you how to get it. If you're still interested in training, let me see. All right, if you're interested in the training, y'all, you're going to tap my picture at the very top. At the very top, okay? Then my picture is going to come up again at the bottom. At the bottom, you'll see my profile. Once you tap on my picture twice, y'all, once you tap on my picture twice, you're going to be on my profile. At the very top of my TikTok profile, right here, you're going to go to the clickable LINK. The clickable LINK in my bio. You cannot miss it. I'm making sure both pages see it. You're going to go to the clickable LINK in my bio. Once you do that, y'all, it's going to bring you here. It's going to look like this. I'm making sure both pages see it. And it's the ultimate Amazon training. The ultimate Amazon training. All right. Those who are ready to start and got it, say got it. And I'm going to see what other questions y'all have. And y'all continue to tap. What other questions do y'all have? Because if y'all are serious about getting ready to start on Amazon, y'all, I keep telling y'all now is the time. We are in the fourth quarter, y'all, which is the biggest sales season, okay? The biggest sales time of the year. That is October, November, and December. So you definitely don't want to miss out what's left of October, y'all. October is almost gone and it just came in. Then we have November and December coming up. We have Thanksgiving. We got Halloween. Thanksgiving, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Black Friday. Thank you, Super Cyber Monday, and then we got Christmas, y'all. So you definitely do not want to miss out. It is definitely bag season. But y'all, let me know what questions do y'all have. I'll stay up here probably like another 3 minutes, answering any questions you have. Are you confused about anything? Do you have any questions, or are you just ready to get started? Y'all, let me know. Let me know. Let me see. Any more questions, y'all? I'm scrolling through. Any questions? And y'all bear with me because I'm looking at two different pages. Okay, how do you find online companies that sell so you can sell? So this is what we do with the arbitrage business model. You can get your items from retail stores or online, like Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, okay? You don't have to look for companies like you would more so for private label or wholesale. Even though I do give over 10,000 wholesalers in my training. Fresh out the gate, would you recommend FBM or FBA? Honestly, it's up to you. If you feel like you don't have a lot of time, then I would recommend FBA because that, you can send your items in like I was explaining and they will do the rest of the work for you. So if you feel like you don't have a lot of time, do you provide training on Keeper charts and how to set up layout? Wes, yes, I do. Keeper, BuyBot Pro, and Seller Amp. But a lot of Keeper, you'll see BuyBot Pro if you're interested in getting the training. That is in the training. A lot of the Keeper is in BuyBot Pro. Let me see. When using FBA for the first time, how does it take? Let me see. When using FBA for the first time, how does it take Amazon to list the item? Chris, reword that question. Are you saying how long does it take? Let me know if that's what you're saying. I live in Germany and I want to start. Send me a message. I do have people outside of the U.S. like Jamaica, Bahamas, Canada, Mexico. I can send you information to see if you can do it from Germany. But there's multiple different regions and countries that you could do it out of. How long? It all depends on mail time. If you're ready to get started, you want to go ahead and get in now. I would say if you do your shipment plan to send your item in to FBA, sending it is going to take normal mailing time. Like if you ship a package, probably a few days, no more than a week. Then once it gets to Amazon, you're saying list your item. They would have to verify that you sent what you say you sent. So that would be a few days. So I would say estimate about roughly 2 weeks for the whole process. All right, any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? Any more questions? If y'all are coming in, we're talking about selling on Amazon, getting started as a third-party seller with the arbitrage business model. Again, that is the easiest way and the least expensive way to get started. All right, and I'm just scrolling through. Any more questions? Rhonda, if you're still up here, send me a message. If you're still up here, send me a message. Let me do this. Hold on, y'all. I had to take a screenshot. Any more questions, y'all? Somebody said, what is the success rate? What I can say is my students that come in and they get started, they go through the training and they do the work, they implement, they take action, they get results. If that person is still up here, somebody said, what is the success rate? All right, any more questions, y'all? I want to make sure I don't close out of this. Can you tell us about shipping prices and settings? Adonia, hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. The way I teach in my training is I don't even teach you how to set up shipping templates because it's too confusing and then you could end up losing money. So I teach you how to estimate your shipping from the furthest region. I show you how to do that in the training. Once you do that for FBM, you're going to incorporate your shipping into the price to make it look like free shipping for the customer because y'all know we love free shipping. As far as FBA, you will see FBA shipping prices. Let me know if that makes sense. Thank you. Have a great day. Got to go now. No problem. Can I use, I don't have, yes, you can, Miza. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Yes, you can, hon. All right, y'all. I think I'm scrolling through. I think I've answered pretty much anything. And a lot of it I answered through the presentation. That's why I say a lot, hold your questions until the end. Because a lot of times I will answer. I answer that. What is the minimum? Again, you can send whatever amount. Because with the arbitrage business model, you could do it comfortably within your budget. All right, y'all. But I'm about to get off the live, okay? If you are interested in the training, again, you're going to tap my picture at the very top. And then you're going to tap on my profile again at the bottom if you're still on the page now on the live. Once you do that and you're on my TikTok profile, okay, you're going to click the clickable LINK and my BIO. You cannot miss it. And it is the very first training, the ultimate Amazon training. Again, the regular price is $9.97. Right now, it's currently half off for $500. And again, I do offer multiple payment options, y'all, like Afterpay and Klarna, where you can break it up. And I think some people have been able to start with $0 down. It just all depends on what you qualify for. I don't know about it. I just, offer it for my people who need a payment plan. All right, y'all. But if I don't have any more questions, I'm going to go ahead and get off the live. Until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.